Here we go. We are live. How's it going, everyone? What's up? It is RobFuz in the house. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm just bringing them in. I don't care. Without further ado, that's my line. We got Disney Dan. We got the amazing Donna. I was thinking about this. It's not Donna Jaworski anymore. It's just Donna. Kind of like Prince, just the one word. That's it. We got Donna in the house. And if Sam wants to pop in, she's more than welcome to pop in too, of course.
Oh, thanks. So. Actually at Universal.
Ooh, very nice. Very cool. I hope it didn't keep you from Universal, Donna.
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay. Very nice. How's everyone doing? Just wanted to thank Wendy Lou, who becoming a member, Retro Ranger. Thank you so much, Wendy Lou. That is awesome. Welcome to the memberships. Hello, Mr. Dan. Hello, Donna. How's everyone doing? Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. It is a RobFuz Hangout today. I know I have 5 different shows now, I think. The Retro Show, the Frankie Friday, Pub Talk, the Rob Hangout, and I guess 4 shows. So we decided to do the Hangout today. Of course, Dan came up with the awesome topic of best binge franchises. That's a great topic. Thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate it. I love those glasses. And
I know it's my new thing now. Every time I start a stream, I've got to wear them.
It's cool. So I just wanted to give a shout out to my amazing sponsor, D&G Explorers. Check those guys out. There's the link below. Those guys have an awesome channel. They're cool. And I wanted to give out a shout out. I just put these in here. So my members, all those guys, including Donna right below there, my ninja, she is awesome. Thank you guys so much for being members. I did a video yesterday for Michael JK. His choices was yesterday, so go check that out if you guys haven't seen it. And of course, let's go around the horn. Of course, Disney Dan has an amazing channel. If you haven't subscribed, he goes live every Saturday at 7 for Disney Fiasco, and you do a Disney Nut Show. I don't remember when that is, but you can tell. I'm going to give the floor to you, Dan.
Okay, so
your channel. Welcome.
Main show is Disney Fiasco, which is Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. So tomorrow will be episode 96, and we're doing our favorite snacks at Walt Disney World. So obviously it's food and me, so there's going to be a lot. And I'm actually bringing on a YouTube channel that really has become, like, for me, a really big fan of. And they're called It's Always Sunny. And I was tagged in one of their videos a couple weeks ago. And they're from Canada, so it's pretty cool. So they're going to be joining us tomorrow for snacks in Walt Disney World.
Okay.
And then, Canada. And then, what do we do? Sunday is our new show with Walt from Mouse Talk, which is called Disney Movie Review, where our first movie will be The Mighty Ducks. And I watched that recently. It was really, really great. And we're having Dougie from Waltergrams. So he's going to be joining us for our first ever episode. And then every week it's kind of like a choose a movie out of the hat kind of thing. And then I have Disney Nuts, which is Thursday at 5 p.m. with The Adventures of Gonzo. And then I have my Disney Food Fridays on Friday. No Disney Food Friday this week. It's just been super, super crazy. But I apologize for that. But I will have a awesome one next week. You, Dan, I'm here. Uh-oh. I mean, yay! I love you, Pete. Pete is the best. Pete is
back on Avengers. Thank you so much for that super chat, Pete. I appreciate it.
Super chat.
Ooh, I didn't even know about the new show. It's exciting. That's awesome.
Yeah, so tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. No, Sunday.
And of course, like I said, just the one word, Donna. Like Prince, like Sting, it's Donna. My ninja, Donna Ninja. How's it going, Donna? Good to see you. I missed you.
Really well, thank you.
It's good. And you want to talk about your channel, Donna?
Well, my channel doesn't have a whole lot of content at the moment, but I do pin unboxings and pin trading talk and Disney treats and things like that. So I do a lot of vlogging. I don't live stream very much. Yeah, I have one live stream up, and that's it.
Kind of like Richard, like the R. John's legend. Well, that's so cool. So, okay, let me see if I could bring these back. I'm a little bit soft on this. Sorry. So, thank you so much, my man, Mr. Pete McDavid.
Yeah.
Please, go check out Pete. He is awesome. Good friend of mine. He has a channel. If you guys could post Pete's channel, he did a stream yesterday. He's got a lot of people watching. So, I can't wait to be on your show too, Pete. And I can't wait to participate in your league, or I'm excited about that. I still got I sent the link today. I got to go check it out. So I'm excited about that. And Wendy Lou, thank you so much for becoming a member. That is awesome. Thank you so much. You're awesome. So she's starting to be a good friend. You're a good person there, Wendy. Thank you so much for checking out my streams and everything. And Dan, I'm going to do it to you. Who's in the chat? You're going top to bottom, bottom to top. I forget.
I will go
top to bottom. How's that?
Top to bottom. All right. So we have right at the top was Wendy Luhu. Big No Mountain 5 is here. Samantha Lowe over from Universal Studios, I think. Joey from Miss Joey's World. # Joey Rocks. Grace F is in the house. Judy, welcome in, Judy. Good to see you. R. Johns, good to see you, my friend, the legend. Pepper Tree Villa, good to see you guys. Go check out Pepper Tree Villa. Ruth Metcalf, Tech Gear Fun. Let's go down. Lisa Post, welcome in, Lisa. Brandon, Fantasmic is. Take care, my friend. I hope you're doing okay. Pete McDevitt, of course, the legend Pete McDevitt, who
super chats out of here.
Pete scares me in a good way. In a good way, he scares me. Kay Atwood is here. Good to see Kay. I think that's what we have here at the moment. So yeah,
very nice.
I did that so much better than Adam. Just saying.
You might have a new job, by the way. So I follow
Adam, I'm coming for you.
Cool. There's his channel. Thanks, Joey's World. Joey Crew. What's going on?
Joey Crew.
I'm securing the rights to get the Joey Crew on here. So we're in talks. The negotiations are strong. We're going to try to get the Joey Crew on.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Get those guys on. So they're so fun. So what's going on, guys? Donna, where have you been? Like open up wise, and what's going on down there?
Things for me have been pretty much the same since March. I pretty much stay home.
That's good. I don't blame you.
Because of everything going on, and because I have a compromised immune system. So my doctor just opened back up on June 1st. So they're taking text appointments only. So it's first come, first served. So just waiting for my turn so I can be cleared to go out and join the world again.
There's no rush. But Sam is at Universal, I'm going to guess, with her buddy, with Nick.
I've been doing, a lot of Instagramming and things of that, like that. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Very cool. I can't wait till the world is back to normal. So we're getting there. We're almost there. We're getting there, I think. So, sorry, guys. A little cough there. So, all right. So let's get into it. Let's talk about our topic of today. That, of course, I said Dan came up with the best binge movie franchises. I don't know. First off, Artemis Fowl came out today. I don't know if you guys are going to be watching this tonight. I'm so excited. So I don't know if is any.
Yeah, just not excited.
I'm excited. That might be a franchise that may be bingeable in the future. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I just saw the trailers. The trailers look a little confusing. I'm excited about it. I wanted to go see it in the theater.
I will give anything a go.
What?
There you go, Dan.
You're going to check it out? Well, it got delayed. That's a bad side. And then it got, it's delayed till this summer. Mm-hmm. And then I'm just looking it up on Rotten Tomatoes, see if it's there. Oof.
Yeah, that's why I was a bit.
Yikes. It does not look that good on.
I not be excited again anymore.
Hey, look, everyone was excited for Cats, and look how that turned out.
Yikes. It doesn't look good. So I don't think our part 2 will have the Artemis Fowl.
No.
Oh, well. But it did get 11, 12 on the tomato meter. Audience gave it a 25. Ouch.
That's brutal. That is brutal.
Well, it was weird because I looked it up and it was right next to what was the other movie that from the famous book that didn't do good with Oprah in it, and I can't think of it. What was that movie?
Wrinkle of Time.
It was right next to Wrinkle of Time. I'm like, oh, that's a bad sign. So I don't know. I'm thinking, Donna, our lists are going to be very similar. I think I can list all of Dan's lists.
No, you couldn't. Trust me.
I always thought I could figure you out, Dan, and then I scratched that, and then I not the obvious, but I was just trying to think of I could get at least 3. I'm gonna.
You know me well enough that I go wacky with my choices.
That's why I know. That's why I could pick it too. So
all right. We'll have to see.
Ben, what's going on? Pepper Tree.
Hey, Ben.
Ben.
You brother. Okay, I'm gonna give ladies first. I'm gonna let Donna go first. So,
well, thank you.
Go ahead, Donna. Tell us what your first pick is. So.
Well, my number 5 for my top 5 was the Indiana Jones series. I love Indiana Jones. I grew up watching it, and I think it has like a little bit of everything. It's got the action, it's got humor, it's just got so much stuff in there, and I could watch it over and over and over again and not get tired of it. And it always makes me laugh and smile, so that's always a plus. So that's my number 5.
I like it. And believe it or not, that is my number 5 too. So I love him. You know, I put it number 5 because I love Indiana Jones, and it's such a great trilogy.
It really is.
They have that 4th movie, but I don't know if we could talk about it. Hopefully there'll be a 5th movie before Harrison Ford's in a wheelchair or whatever. But hopefully they can pull it off. So.
Hey, I'm sorry. If Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones was in a wheelchair and still did his Indiana Jones stuff in a wheelchair, that would be quite cool.
I think you're right.
You see?
Yeah.
But we're just not acknowledging the 4th movie. That's fine.
Yeah, and they also had the young Indiana Jones too. I love in the 3rd movie too. They had, you know, they kind of had the young Indiana Jones, and then they did the series. I never really got into this series, but I do love Indiana Jones. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff on my list is because I have 2 kids, and my younger kid, I don't think he can handle Indiana Jones yet. I don't, especially the 2nd movie. So, yeah, I don't know if he can handle it. I think he's almost ready. Maybe next year, I think he'll be ready. But I haven't really seen him in a long time. I saw Raiders maybe last year, and but that's why I love it. It's got a big special spot in my heart. But yeah, it is there. So. And I kind of, my 5th place is like a tie between Indiana Jones and I'm going to put Back to the Future trilogy in there too. So that is my tie for number 5, those 2, because I love those 2. But Brandon kind of sent me a message too. He picks Back to the Future too. Let me read what Brandon said. Brandon can't make it today, unfortunately. So he said, the Back to the Future trilogy, because each film takes place immediately after the other. That's a great point. And each ending leaves you wanting to watch the next one. That is a really good point, Brandon. I really like that. Marty's character are about being chicken comes full swing. Doc realizes he needs not to mess with space-time continuum, and Doc finally finds love. Also in the first, seeing Marty unknowingly change how his parents meet up is so much fun. I love that, Brandon. That was really cool contribution to the stream. So that's all really good points. So I love obviously Indiana Jones in the parks. I love Indiana Jones the show, even though it's the oldest thing in the studios. I love that, and I love the Back to the Future ride. That was like one of my favorite
I miss
rides. I miss that a lot too. So I'm gonna bring it into the parks too. I love it too. So that's really that's my tie for 5th. Indiana Jones and Slash. I brought it into what Donna said, and then Back to the Future. I'll say those 2 are tied for my number 5. So bingeable movies that is personally I like. You know, I think that's kind of what you guys. Obviously, what's what Donna did. I don't know where Dan's gonna go, but that's what I picked for me. So. Dan, what's your number 5, Dan?
Can I just say I am not worthy to be hanging out with both of you at the moment.
Too funny.
So my number 5. So if you watched last week on Disney Fiasco, I mentioned a movie, a franchise that most people have never seen before, with a character that Walt Disney absolutely loved, and that is the Tinkerbell movies.
Yeah, you're right. I would have never picked that.
Don't laugh at me, Rob.
I've never seen.
Not
How many movies are there? Are they 3?
5.
Yeah, there are. I've seen them. They're actually really good.
Thank you. Yeah.
They didn't make my top 5, but they are good.
We are talking top 5 greatest movie franchises that you can binge watch of all time. These are not long movies. They are good, feel good movies. And you're watching Tinkerbell on her wonderful journey with all the other fairies and going into the real world. And there's one with a pirate and one with her sister and lots of all this, the snow one. And I know so much about these movies that I can't even tell you the names of each individual movie. I think one was like The Lost Treasure or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yes,
but these movies are wonderful and charming.
He's put in the top 5. He can't even name one of the movies.
I named 2 out of 5. But here's my thing. You watch Peter Pan, then you watch Return to Neverland, and then you watch the 5 movies
fair.
of Tinkerbell.
There you
fair.
go.
Drop the mic. We wrote down off the
314 off Callan now. Yes, for $2. Let's vote it out. Let's hold on a sec. No problem, Pete.
Where's Carlos?
Wait, hold on.
Where's Carlos when you need him?
Thank you so much, Pete, for the super chat. Definitely check out Pete McDivitt's page. Put that link down below.
Joey Fitz, do not mess with the greatness of Disney.
So funny. Save Dan. They're loving it. They're 5 movies. Grace is shocked too. Yes. Too funny. Kyle's vlog. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you guys for.
No, actually, there's a fun fact. Based on those 5 movies, there was actually a really cool game they had called Pixie Hollow, which is where Chink and all her little fairy friends are from, and it was kind of like the Animal Crossing of the day. It was
You see?
Yeah, it was great.
That is awesome.
I rest my case. Top 5, right there.
I love it. All right, Don, I guess it's back to you. What's number 4 choice?
Okay, you guys are probably going to be mad, but
We're going to be mad. It's your choices.
I'm sorry. If anyone's going to get mad at someone, it's me.
My 4th choice is the Marvel franchise. Just
Oh, that's so cool.
I love it, and there's so many different ones to choose from. And why is Rob laughing at me?
I'm telling you, our list is going to be, I think it's going to be very similar or identical because my number 4 is Marvel 2.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Work together. I think that's Dan's number 1 if he's going to be real. But go ahead, Don. Let's talk about this. I love
I'm going to be real. Let's be honest. That ain't happening.
Donna, can you be on next week too, please? Based on Pete McDivitt, we're taking him out again. Too funny. Here, I gotta put him back in the. I think you like the corner over there. You like Pete over there, don't you? Figure this out. Yeah.
I can't go anywhere.
Okay, Donna, let's talk about this.
Sure.
What do you like about the Marvel franchise?
I like that there are so many different characters that they can base the movies on, and each character seems to, gets their own little story and arc in their movies, and we get to see the character development of who they are, where they came from, and who they developed into. So you see the evolution of the characters, and I really like that. And I love the action. I just think they're really well done, and I just love a good superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a great choice.
How about you, Rob?
Very good. I'd be honest with you, and you might laugh at me, guys, but I have not seen all the Marvel movies.
Neither. There's so many.
Yeah, I've seen a majority of it. I fell in love with them, and actually, my buddy Brandon over there, Brandon actually is chiming in. He put the MCU even before we mentioned it too. Brandon actually gave me a list of how to watch stuff in the order to watch and everything. So thank you, Brandon. I've been watching stuff, and I was doing really good there before the pandemic. I was watching a lot of them, but I think maybe I got like 6 or 7 to go. But like someone mentioned, they love Guardians of the Galaxy. That's like my favorite. Iron Man, Guardians of the Galaxy are my 2 favorites.
Those are my favorites too.
I told you they are going to be very similar. So, but yeah, I love them. They're so much fun. Of course, Dan is being quiet, but he loves them too. So
I love them.
And I love when Dan does streams. You and Walt and of course Meg, you guys do such a great job talking about the MCU and everything. And of course Brandon too. And I kind of stink at it. I don't really know much about it, but let me say what Brandon said
Spider-Man on one of our streams.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man's awesome too. Yeah,
Spider-Man was on one of our streams.
I saw that. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Brandon said, "Go ahead, Donna. What?"
I said,
Brandon said, "Thanks, Brandon, for contributing here through text. If you guys want to post your favorite franchises, put it in the comments. I appreciate it." So he said, "Also, the MCU is good because the entire world of Stan Lee's setup is so fantastic, and the amount of time they spent setting up everything to have Infinity War and Endgame." That's a really good point, Brandon. Thank you so much. Was time well spent. You understand everyone's character. You grow to love them. You cry when they die, and you have the best time ever with Endgame. they're able to wrap up an original 6 Avenger stories in such a perfect way, and it is all well done. That was awesome contribution. Appreciate it. Tech Gear Fun, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. You guys are so generous today. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for the stream, Rob. It's great to see Donna on. Donna is my superstar. I love her. She is awesome. So thank you. So see, Donna, they're all happy you're here. So,
thank
awesome. So thank you for being on. I appreciate it. But yeah, I just I love them.
Mm-hmm.
I got a cough today. Sorry. But yeah, I'm going to go back into them again. I can't wait. After I watch Artemis Fowl, and another bad side of Artemis Fowl was an hour and a half too. I was like, oh no. So, but yeah, I actually want to see it. Bad or good, I want to see it. So, but yeah, after I watch that movie, I'm going to go back to watching the Marvel movies, and I have a good list. Brandon gave me a good list. I'm probably about 70% done on the list. So, and of course, I saw the Avenger movies too. So, and most of the order I've seen most of them. So, Mr. Dan. What's your number 4?
I need some. Hold on.
And by the way, happy birthday, Isaac. Good to see you, buddy.
Happy birthday, Isaac.
Isaac.
Happy birthday. All right, here we go. It's Halloween, baby.
Is what?
I went for Halloween. I tried to play the thing, but it wasn't loud enough. Okay, let me tell you. Halloween. I am a complete pansy to horror films. I hide myself behind the couch. I'm like hiding and like don't look at the closet, like the whole but the reason why I chose Halloween, one, John Carpenter's first movie is phenomenal, one of the greatest Halloween horror films of all time. Number 2 is good too. Because Michael Myers is, that Leonard Nimoy mask. It's really scary. Third movie doesn't even have Michael Myers in it. It's about pumpkin masks. That's it. And the big bad guy takes a piece of Stonehenge and brings it over to the United States to take its magical powers. And then he has armored killer robots in a Halloween film. And then they went back to the Michael Myers stuff and all the religious, like Michael Myers, like demon things and that kind of stuff. And it's ridiculous, but I love it. I love it because if you want to watch the perfect franchise over Halloween, well, you pick Halloween or you pick Hocus Pocus, but the Hocus Pocus isn't a franchise, but if it was a franchise, that would be number 1 on my list because I love Hocus Pocus.
I love Hocus Pocus. It's so
brilliant. The Black River of Death. Oh, it's a road. No, Halloween is my number 4 on my list, and don't watch it with me because I'll scream like Tinkerbell.
I knew you were going to pick that or Friday the 13th, the series. One of those.
It's funny. I wrote down Friday the 13th and scribbled it out.
That I knew you were going to put on there. So.
But Friday the 13th. No, yes, Friday the 13th Part 6 is the most hilarious horror film I've ever seen. Jason doesn't just like kill people. He completely makes them feel, like the dummies from Test Track, and they get flown around the room. Oh, that's what the bodies are in Friday the 13th. Jason hits him with his machete, and the guy flies halfway across the forest into a tree. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
That's too funny.
Go watch Friday the 13th. It's more of a comedy than a thriller.
It's too funny.
So yeah. Guess no one predicted my first 2, Tinkerbell and
Michael and Halloween. This is going to be an interesting stream.
Yep.
Brandon wanted to know, wait, Dan got to clarify, the original ones, the Rob Zombie one, or the 2018?
I think the original ones, Brandon. The other ones that were made are equally as horrible as each other. Oh, Joey, Sharknado. I forgot to put that on my list.
It's too funny.
Hilarious.
It's back to Donna. Go ahead, Donna. Number
So-
3, I guess.
Number 3 for me is one of your ties for the 5th one, and that's Back to the Future.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. I think they're timeless. I love the storyline. I love Marty McFly. I love the DeLorean. I love Doc, and they're funny, and you know they're a great escape. Just if you're having a bad day or something, you can put them on, and they always make me happy, and it's always fun to watch. It's a fun watch, and I love that.
Yeah, I agree with you. They're so fun.
I love those movies so much.
And I love going back now and seeing when he's like in the future. And I'm like, oh gosh, that's really
How
happening.
many things they got right? Hoverboards,
Boards.
things
Yeah.
that, tie your own shoelaces.
Mhm.
The Jaws 19.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone say Jaws? That laugh. It's too funny. Well, obviously it's on my list. It was tied for 5 for me. So I love it. It's just I love Michael J. Fox. I love Christopher Lloyd. I just it was such a great franchise. That first movie is one of my all-time favorite movies, as you guys know. It's a lot of fun. I'll be honest with you, I've seen 2 a bunch of times. I really haven't seen 3 that many times. I think I've only seen
I'm the same.
2 or 3 times. I have no clue why. I don't. It's probably not the best of the 3, but and I think that's why I put it lower, because it just I don't know.
It's definitely not the best of the 3, but they are still, as a 3, they all make sense. Like they all kind of, even the 3rd one, even though it's not as good as the first 2, it's still a good movie.
Right.
And it's weird the way they shot 2 and 3 like simultaneously too.
Yeah.
And then it was such a cliffhanger, and then 3 came out, and then like 3 really didn't have much to do with 2, but it was still like just in the beginning, and then they went west, whatever. So, but I like it though. I think it's a great pick. So, very good pick. So I'll do my number 3. My number 3 is probably on Donna's list, I'm going to think. So I don't know if it's going to be on Dan's list, but my number 3 is the Toy Story trilogy /4 movies. So I love them. If you guys know me, I just love them. So I did see 4. A lot of people were disappointed. I liked it. Was it my favorite movie of all time? No, but I thought it was really good though. I love the way it came full circle with the animation, because obviously it's the first Pixar movie ever, and just from that animation to Toy Story 4 is just like night and day. It's really amazing. So I like it. Obviously you guys know me. I actually went to Toy Story Land with Donna, my ninja. So it was really cool to go there with her. And it was just so cool. Tied into the parks again. So just a lot of fun. They're probably my top rides too, Toy Story Mania and Buzz Lightyear. So I love those 2 rides a lot too. So it ties into the parks again too. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys love Toy Story too?
That was my honorable mention.
Honorable mention. Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't on my list, but
Damn.
to be honest, most things that people would put on their list are on my list. So
It's too funny. Well, it's cool.
Yeah.
Dan's list is definitely unique. So
you haven't heard any of it, really.
Tinkerbell, Halloween.
it's cool.
I'm
Let's
wondering
see.
what's next.
What are people saying in the chat? So let's see. Grace is agreeing. Toy Stories movies are awesome. 1, 3, 4, and 2 in that order. 1, 3, 4, and 2. I would agree with you, probably, Grace. Even though a lot of people love 2, though. I think Dan loves 2 too, right?
I do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
Me too.
in that order.
Not my favorite. I
Corey
know.
Meets World. What's
Hey,
up,
Corey?
Corey had an amazing stream yesterday. It was so
That's
much
cool.
fun. Thank
Has
you so
Corey seen the Tinkerbell movies?
much.
The little girls at home, I bet he
Oh,
has.
yeah.
Dinner. Pete McDivitt. Unfortunately, it's take time to do fish. You're awesome, Pete. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the 2 super chats, Pete. You're awesome. Guys, please go check out my buddy Pete.
Oh,
I
subscribe.
can't wait to come on Thursday nights. I'm already booked. He already has me booked in advance for at least a Thursday night. Hopefully, I'll be crashing in and coming in. And I know nothing about sports, but I do love going to be on the show because it's so much fun. So there's Corey. What's going on, Corey? Good to see you guys. Again, another good stream.
SeaWorld tomorrow.
What was that?
He's going to be live from SeaWorld tomorrow.
Cool. Very cool.
Stephanie,
Corey, don't go near the Shamu show, whatever you do. or muted or something. So Corey's saying, I agree. 1, 2, 3, 4. The story gets watered down as the series goes on.
Agreed.
Yeah, I love 3. I really do. 2 is good. 2 is a whole special heart because I used to watch it with my nephews, and there's a lot of funny lines in 2.
Yeah.
But I think I agree with Grace. I like that order she has. So let's see. In case there's actually 5 Tinkerbell movies. Thanks, Grace, for that recap. That's too funny. Toy Story movies are awesome. Okay, Alyssa agrees with you guys. So that's cool. Well, everyone has their own opinion about their movies, so which is awesome. So very cool. TM Disney Community Support. Welcome.
That's Tina McNeil.
What was that?
That's Tina McNeil.
Hey, Tina. What's going on? Oh, I forgot. Tina changed her name. That is true. Hey, Tina. Good to see you, Tina. I forgot you changed your name. Very cool. Threw me off. Thank you for being a member, Tina. And of course, Donna, thank you for being a member. Wendy, thank you for being a member. My members are here. Grace, thank you for being a member. Thank you, all my members. I'm excited about doing some more streams for you guys too. So I'm excited. So, all right, Dan, I think it's your turn. Number 3. Go ahead, Mr. Dan.
So
It works.
So I've already chosen Tinkerbell. Already chosen Michael Myers and Halloween. What could make this better? You had Vin Diesel, The Rock, in Fast and the Furious.
No. Here they come. Oh no.
Fast and the Furious.
How could I forget this one?
Let me tell you. The Fast.
You did mention it. I think you mentioned it last week.
Yeah. The Fast and the Furious movies are some of the most ridiculous but honest to good, dumb, fun movies you could ever have. Because they are absurd. They are not going to win any Oscars. They aren't going to win any awards. They are there to be like, what did I just watch? But I don't care. There's explosions. There's The Rock throwing a massive hook onto a helicopter. There's a submarine. Cars fall out of planes that don't get destroyed. You have like Vin Diesel going, we're all family. And then you got like the cars going fast, and you got Paul Walker right from the start from movies 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then Fast 5 is amazing, Fast 7 is amazing, and then like Fast 8 is when Vin Diesel goes all rogue and they have to stop Vin Diesel, and then the new Hobbs and Shaw movie that came out last year where the guys kept smashing the guy's head against the thing trying to do the identity thing, like access denied, and he kept pushing the guy's head against the reader. It's good, honest, terrible, fun movies that are amazing, but also so dumb.
Okay, so I just want to intervene here and say I personally would like to see a movie franchise of Disney Dan reenacting movies. That was just epic.
So funny. There's a show on. I don't know if you guys saw it. It's on Fox here, Donna. Have you seen it? It's a reaction show. I forget what it's called. We watched it last night. It's so good. It really is good. And it is celebrities like Ozzy Osbourne's one of them. Ozzy's family,
Really?
Joe Buck and his wife. What's his name is the guy from Apple. He created Apple. He's on it. Steve Wozniak. Wozniak. It's a fun. Like JoJo's on it. Like I forget. Like it's not the greatest show ever. But my wife and I were watching it last night. It is really cool, and I think Dan would be perfect for that show. Like you're right, Don. I agree with you. Like it would be. I think Dan could hold the show alone. So.
Yeah.
Did you see Walt's comment?
I didn't see Walt's comment. So.
Can you tell I don't love it?
No, unfortunately, he loves it.
Explosions
Walt.
and submarines that go.
Super fluffy Eddie. Welcome to the stream. Welcome Walt to the stream too. I want to have Walt on too, but he had to work. Unfortunately. And these two would be awesome together. Just when is your next Star Wars thing, by the way?
When's our next Star Wars
That's
thing?
Celebrity Couch. Thanks.
Oh, it's gonna be in our Disney movie thingy.
Your show. Did you do that? Did you guys do the latest movie yet? Or Mandalorian?
No, not yet.
I can't wait to see. I love when you guys do Star Wars. So
Grace says, "Oh no, we do realize that Disneyland only has two."
Walt. I agree. Well, I'm sorry. What were we saying?
Grace says, "Oh no, we do realize Disneyland only has 2 spots left, and then lots of emojis."
They look like shark emojis.
I don't know. Sharknado is not on my list. Let me tell you.
I love Walt's comment. I've never seen one Fast and the Furious. Neither have I. I have not.
Go watch the first one. It's wonderful. It's like a true romance. It's like Casablanca and The Notebook, and no, it's not anything like that.
Well, so if I would go watch just one, I would see the first movie. Is that what you're saying?
Go watch the first movie, skip the second, skip the third, skip the fourth, go straight to the fifth, and then watch the 5th to the 8th.
There's that many of them?
Oh, there's like 8 of them, right? Or 9.
There's 8 Fast and Furious movies, then the spin-off, Hobbs and Shaw, which is actually, hold on. Let me just work this out right. There's 8 Fast and Furious movies, which was the same as the same as Star Wars movies before they did their spin-off with Rogue One, whatever it was called. And then you had Hobbs and Shaw as the spin-off, and then they've got Fast and Furious 9 coming out, I think, next year.
Crazy.
They're captivating.
You keep telling yourself that.
Captivating.
You keep telling yourself that. I'm sorry about the calls.
Who doesn't want Michael Myers, Tinkerbell, Vin Diesel, and The Rock all in one list?
That sounds chaotic.
Cars go really fast.
All I see is Tinkerbell flying away, trying to get from those people.
Spoiler alert. That's so funny. That's too funny. All right, Donna. Number 2.
Okay,
What
number 2.
I love this list, by the way. I love it.
For me is Star Wars.
Yay.
I love it. For me, if I had to pick, my favorites would be the first trilogy and the last trilogy. The middle, I enjoyed the movies, but just not as much. But yeah, I love Star Wars. I love everything about it. I love the characters. I love the storylines. Some of them were better than others. But like I said, the first original 3, and then the last 3, culminating with The Rise of Skywalker. I love that movie. I've seen that one 6 times, I think, in the movie theater.
Wow, in the movie theater.
Yeah, I
That's awesome.
Loved it.
That's awesome. I didn't know you were that big of a Star Wars fan.
Oh yeah, I love
That's
it.
awesome. Very cool.
The Mandalorian, I watched that on Disney Plus. Yeah, I'm big Star Wars. I'm just very quiet about it.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I love it. And of course, I was privileged to go to Galaxy's Edge with you for the first time. It was awesome. So you, Richard, and
see that for the first time was just sheer joy, because you were like a little kid all over again. It was so great.
Donna got to see me walking in for the first time. I've documented. It's so funny. Well, thank you again. I appreciate it. So, and even Donna, to be honest with you, it means even more to me, like especially since the pandemic, that we didn't get to go down since. So I'm really happy I get to go. So thanks again.
It was a wonderful day. It was a short day, but it was wonderful, and we got you back in time for the wedding.
It was so funny. We got back in time for the wedding, and then we hit traffic and we were late anyway. So.
Welcome to Orlando.
I know. So well, our taxi driver was like the slowest taxi driver in the face of the earth. We stuck at a light for 15 minutes, so it was his fault, to be honest. So we only missed a couple minutes, but it was a bunch of people that were late, actually. So sorry about that. So yeah, my number 2 movie, and Star Wars is on my list, so that's a spoiler alert. But my number 2, that's awesome, by the way, Star Wars. My number 2 is the Harry Potter bunch of movies. So my kids, my son John has been starting to get into it. I love it. I think every time the new movie came out, we would go back and watch all the different Harry Potters. So I've seen the first movie probably about, obviously 8 times, because I would watch them back and forth, whatever, with the other movies. But as we watch the movies, and it's just, I own the box set, which is amazing. And although I watch everything digitally now, but I do have the Blu-ray box and everything. I just love them. I love going to the parks to see the Harry Potter stuff too. I haven't been to the new one yet, the newer one. It's not even new anymore, but hopefully that's our trip down. We're gonna go there soon. Sam is there right now. Sam is probably drinking butterbeer right now as we speak. So
she loves frozen butter beers, Mike.
So good.
Yeah, I love the Harry Potter movies. They're just so good. We're probably gonna watch another one this weekend. So I think we're on 5. I think we're with my son. So, but yeah, I love them though, Harry Potter. So man, no mention the Mummy. Most great movies. Take your. I could watch the Harry movies. Yeah, so I think that's my number 2. So how many movies does it be considered a franchise? 3 or more? I think so. Right, guys? A franchise?
Mm-hmm.
I would even put like Frozen as a franchise because they have the shorts and everything.
Oh, that's
something like that.
Yeah.
And it's so big and stuff. Technically, I think 3 or more movies was a franchise, but I think something like Frozen, which becomes such a phenomenon. Mike Wheeler, my newest member, my second newest member.
Yeah, Mike.
Hey, welcome to the stream, Mike. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Thank you for becoming a member yesterday on the stream. I appreciate it. So, but yeah, would you guys agree with me with what makes it a franchise?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Like if it's
anything that makes money.
No, I think it's one movie is definitely not a franchise.
Right.
Maybe 2, but I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Grace,
thank you so much for the super chat. It's not coming up here, but that's not good for some reason. But thank you. Oh, here it is. There it is. Go ahead, Dan. Go ahead. I love when you do. Good.
Super chat.
Thank you, Grace. Having way too much fun instead of working. Thank you, Grace. I appreciate it. Yeah, obviously I'm not working, so I'm doing the stream. So many super chats today. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. So all appreciate it. So, but yeah, that's my number 2. So I don't know. I love them. We always watch them. I think they're good because, in my mind, I've never read the book. You guys have you read the books, Donna?
I've read every single one.
Okay, very cool. And Dan, have you read the books?
Yes. Not the Cursed Child play thingy, but all the main books. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't read that one either. That was kind of like a supplemental thing.
Yeah, I do want to see the play. I haven't seen the play, so I do want to go see it. So. But take care, Noah. Thank you so much for
being a
member. Noah, you're awesome. For some reason, Noah. Oh yeah, Noah comes up as a member. So thank you, Noah. Thanks for your support. You're awesome. So check out Noah's channel too. He has a fun channel. I was checking out your artwork yesterday. All right, I'm afraid to do it. Dan, you're number 2, please.
Before I do that, I just want to. I brought up the Los Angeles Times here. You probably can't see this, but
good.
Oh wait, number 1. Yep, you see Iron Man. MCU is number 1. Number 2, Star Wars.
Nice.
Number 3, James Bond. Number 4, Harry Potter, and number 5, Fast and the Furious. Great top 5.
Get out of here! Who wrote that? Did you write that article?
Los Angeles Times. But I'm going to.
Is that by gross of what they made, or how is that ranked? I'd like to know.
I think it's just people putting it in a Word document. If I'm really honest.
was that your opinion, or is that the? Yeah, that's a good question, Donna. I wonder what is the ranking of.
But if it was the highest grossing, Fast and Furious would be up there because they gross like.
Yeah, I know
$1 billion. Like, just saying.
Yeah, they make a lot of money. They wouldn't make all those movies if they didn't make a lot of money.
True.
So, here's my thing.
Okay.
Which movie character is probably the greatest looking character who can pull off a tuxedo? I
knew this was going to be in your top 5.
Come on.
It's on the thumbnail. I put it on there for you, Dan.
James Bond.
I picked that one.
I mean, come on. If you want to talk about one of the greatest movie franchises of all time.
I guess 2 of yours are the top. What was it? Wait, it was. Yeah, I didn't guess Halloween. I didn't guess the
Fast and Furious.
But I knew this was on your list.
James Bond. Let me tell you, there's 24 James Bond movies. Count them up. 24, more than any other movie franchise. I think the closest one to that are the Tinkerbell movies. But not only do you have the wonderful Sean Connery, but you have the great Daniel Craig, who shares his name with another great Daniel, just saying. But you have movies like Casino Royale, probably the greatest action movie of all time. You got Skyfall, which is just phenomenal. You have From Russia with Love, Dr. No, Goldfinger, Goldeneye.
All right, hold on a sec. Donna, are you a James Bond fan?
Actually, I am, and James Bond was one of my other honorable mentions.
Oh, very good. And who is your favorite James Bond? And I bet you it's the same as mine.
Roger Moore.
Me too. See, I know it. Donna, what to say? I know it. Roger Moore's my favorite too. Well, Dan, that's what we grew up, and that's what we go went to the movies every week. That's why we like him. And I knew Roger Moore was going to be yours. So.
He's probably my least favorite.
I know.
To me, I'll steal Dan saying, to me, Roger Moore is James Bond.
Is it bad that I prefer George Lazenby, who's not even British, over Roger Moore? And he was only in one movie.
I don't even know what that is.
George Lazenby. But come on, like one of the greatest movie franchises of all time. Yeah, phenomenal movies. It's probably the only ones on my list that are good. But there are some terrible movies in here as well, like Die Another Day and Moonraker and Octopussy and some other terrible ones in there. But the bad the good outweighs the bad. That's the thing. I nearly got that wrong. So yeah, James Bond.
Tina said too. I'm all Sean Connery is my favorite. Tina, I agree with you. I'm sorry, Don. I talked over you. What?
Oh, I said there's 24 movies, so they can't all be winners. There's going to be a few that aren't so great in there.
Exactly. I mean, Die Another Day is just painful to watch.
Yeah.
But then you just watch Casino Royale and you'll be
there you go.
Better.
Did you ever do a stream of your Bond bracket?
I haven't.
I put it on the list, Dan. I'd be interested in seeing it.
Sure.
I'd love to see it. You know the way you do the Marvel and you do Star Wars. What is that thing?
The tier
list. Maybe just do a quick video. But I'd love to see it. Because I'll be honest with you, I used to love the James Bond movies when I was a teenager and younger, and I'd go see them in the theater and everything. And were they the greatest movies? No, but they were fun. Like, what is the big guy with the teeth? What is his name? Whatever.
Jaws.
Like he would be using Sean Connery or whatever. Jaws. How could I forget Jaws? Exactly. Dan's dying. Dude, I missed it, Dan. Good. Wait, hold on. I can watch it on the replay here. Let me see. Hold on a sec. Let me see Jaws. I'm trying to watch the replay. Oh, there it is. Here it is. You and Jaws. I had to watch the replay. That's the benefit of having another screen with the replay on it. It's too funny. That was awesome. Sam, what's going on? Sam, where are you, Sam? Captain, my captain. How's it going? My member. Thank you so much, Captain. David Patrick in the house. Toy Story and Batman movies. Sam, where are you right now? I'm heading home already. Wow.
You know what's really bad?
Jaws. What?
I was reading through the Los Angeles Times thing, and I was looking at the James Bond as number 3, but the James Bond wasn't even meant to be on my list.
You slipped it in?
I was meant to choose something else.
Well, save for your honorable mentions. I want to hear your honorable mentions. I'm making honorable mentions as we go too. So funny. Sam, we know you're at Universal. That's so awesome. Definitely check out Samantha Lowe. Check out her channel. She is awesome. That's funny. David Patrick, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. You're too funny. Well, you just slid it in. Is that what you're saying?
No, I accidentally picked James Bond because I was meant to choose something else.
Oh, okay. Well, at the end, you could tell us what the other thing was. So.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Number 1. Donna, it's all you, Donna. What is your number 1?
My number 1.
By the way, I love your list, Donna. And go ahead.
Donna, awesome. This is amazing.
Oh, you guys are awesome.
Thank you.
My number 1 is Harry Potter.
Yay! Here it is.
That I enjoy the movies as much as I've enjoyed the books. And for me, it brought the books to life. Everything I imagined from reading the books first just came to life for me in the movies. And the story and keeping the kids the same through the movies, the same actors and everything with the continuity
Yeah.
was amazing.
I was nervous about that.
Yeah,
They did great though. They did really good.
awesome. And the casting was amazing because you don't know, like you said, when they cast the kids, they were younger.
Yeah.
And then you don't know if they're going to, get better with age or not. And, going into their teenage years, you never know what's going to happen there. But they did a phenomenal job. And the special effects and the sets and costumes and everything was just stunning. And I could watch Harry Potter all the time. I just love it. It's a magical, place, and the storyline is captivating. And I love it.
Do you tend to watch them around Christmas time too? For some reason, I watch them like the Christmas. I don't know why.
I don't know why that is either, but that's usually holiday time is a time to watch them.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think most of them came out around Thanksgiving too. They were big Thanksgiving movies.
Christmas, yeah.
Which was really good too. So let's see, what is this? Kay said, Rob, what do you think of a woman being lead in a Bond movie? Why not? I thought that'd be awesome. If it's the right person, I think it'd be really cool.
I agree.
Yeah.
Jane Bond.
I don't see why not.
Universe did a great job replicating. Yeah, they did a great job before the hogs were expressed to pop. Yeah, that's so cool. I've never been on it yet, and I can't wait to get down there. I mean, that's why we're showing my sons the movies.
Go from King's Cross to Hogwarts, not Hogwarts to King's Cross.
Yeah, I agree.
Remind me of that too. So, Joey's World say Aliens is another favorite.
Yes.
It's a good one. Yeah, it's a good honorable mention. If you do a Bondless Dan, I'm in. Joey's best bud. They want to do
Let's do it, Keith.
That's cool. Keith, Lisa, and Joey. I want to have the Joey crew on. I was talking to them. Maybe we'll do like Joey's favorite things or Joey's favorite movies or something. I want to have them on. I can't wait to have them on. So.
These are Joey's favorite things.
So that's a good one. Donna, I think we're close. Our two flipped. Your number 2 was Star Wars, and then Harry Potter. Mine was Harry Potter, and my number 1 is Star Wars. So we're pretty similar. So
we are.
It's too cool. So, what was the different one we had? The different pick? I'm trying to think. I had Toy Story. You didn't have Toy Story.
I didn't have Toy Story. Let's see. Did you have Indiana Jones on yours?
I tied for 5th.
Honorable mention.
Yeah. What was number 4 for you?
Marvel.
Okay. And what was number 3?
3 was Back to the Future.
Okay, Back to the Future. And so I knew it. We had very similar lists. So. Yeah. I kind of cheated. I had 2 for number 5. So all right, that's awesome. Yeah, come on, guys. Everything Donna said, I agree with. Like even your orders, even your movies, everything. Some of those. My son and I are going back. We're on the 3rd movie now. The trilogies are a little rough to watch for me, but we are watching them. Of course, may the 4th be with you. We start the binge. I know Dan did too. He got as far as me, I think. So I love the Mandalorian. I love the sub movies. I love them all. Star Wars. Come on, since I was a kid, I used to have the Star Wars shirts when I was like 8 years old back then. I just loved it then. I love it now. So, and my son's loving it too. And it's so funny. My son hasn't seen all the movies, but he literally rattled off the entire plot line to my wife, who doesn't really care about the movies, at breakfast one day. He literally said it from start to finish. He literally went through the entire movie. It was funny because The Force Awakens, I didn't show him the Han Solo, one of the movies. Which one when Han Solo dies, I kind of skipped over it. He went to the bathroom. I skipped over it because I didn't want to see him die. But he knows about it. That was so. He didn't know for like 2 years that Han Solo died. It was kind of funny, but yeah, we skipped over because I thought he was a little too young to see that scene. But he knows now though, so we're getting to it. He'll finally get to see that scene. I love Dan's reaction. Funny little story. But no, we've talked about Star Wars so many times. I think Donna summed it up great. That is my number 1. So we're running out of time here. So go ahead, Dan. Number 1, your number 1 pick, Dan. I can't wait to hear it. I'm excited. I got 2 of your 5 so far. Let's
I'm trying to get low. Hold on. Wait.
Let's pull them up full screen here.
Oh no. know what this is.
So, 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. That'd been awesome if Donna put that like as her number one.
No, it's Jaws.
Nice.
Jaws not only is the greatest franchise of all time, and I mean it, because not only is Jaws a great movie, but Jaws, the franchise, becomes not only a horror film, but it transitions, like your transition to that, transitions into a comedy. You have Jaws, one of the greatest horror films ever. They transition to try and kind of figure out what it wants to be in Jaws 2. Jaws 3 starts to get wacky and starts to get ridiculous. And then the mastery, the brilliance behind Jaws 4, Jaws the Revenge. One of the most perfectly incredible pieces of garbage I've ever seen in my life. It is wonderful. I wish Bruce the Shark, Bruce 4, the fourth, would be my pet from Jaws 4, because he was just an idol of mine. I mean, he swam from New York to the Bahamas because he had a grudge on the Brady family. He had a vendetta against them, and he balanced on his fin to eat a plane and roared like a lion, because sharks have vocal cords and can roar like lions. It is a brilliant movie, and even the main protagonist has psychic powers with the shark. And Michael Caine is in this movie.
I can watch Dan talk about Jaws 4 every week. We could do a show every week. Oh
my gosh. I need to spend like 10 hours on Jaws 4.
Well, when you do the 24-hour marathon, I think that should take up one of the hours of the 24 marathon. Maybe you can actually watch Jaws 4 and have a reaction video. Like we could put it on here, and we could watch Jaws 4 with you during the 24-hour marathon.
People will be asleep by the time it gets to the end, except for me.
No. Write it down. It's gold right there. Donna, come on. Am I right? Wouldn't you watch that? I would watch.
I'm not. I know we're running out of time, so I'm going to wrap it up. Just say Jaws 4, greatest movie of all time. Comedy gold.
All right. So let's go over it again, Donna. Your top 5.
Okay, so my top 5. 5 was Indiana Jones. 4 was Marvel. 3 was Back to the Future. 2 was Star Wars. And number 1 was Harry Potter. And my honorable mentions were Toy Story, and we didn't get to Rocky, but that was my honorable.
Rocky. I forgot about Rocky. Very nice. Yeah. That's a good one, too. I like that. And I'm going to save Dan for last. My list was, my tie for 5th was Back to the Future and Indiana Jones. My number 4 was Marvel. My number 3 was Toy Story. My number 2 was Harry Potter. And my number 1 was Star Wars. And my honorable mentions, a lot of people were mentioning a lot of these too. The Muppets, all the Muppet movies. That's like a franchise, which is great. Dan talked about it the other day. I'm surprised if he had a real list, the Lego movies would be in his list because he loves them. He just watched it. He just watched it last week, so I know. Believe it or not, you know I love Jaws, but I'm not a huge fan of the 2 was it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
3, 4, and whatever is just garbage. So I don't put him in as a franchise. I love Jaws, but
you're not invited to the Jaws 4 party.
You guys did the stream about Lion King. I love the Lion King franchise, of course. I have James Bond in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm surprised. I'm not a huge fan of these movies, but I know Dan is. The Pirates of the Caribbean movies, I'm surprised Dan didn't even mention it. Hopefully it's on his honorable mention list, but that is my list of greatest franchises. And Dan, go ahead. Bring it on home.
Okay. Number 5 is the Tinkerbell movies. Don't knock it until you try them. Number 4, Michael Myers, Halloween, because who doesn't love scary movies? Me. Number 3, Fast and the Furious. Anything with The Rock in it and Vin Diesel go amazing. Number 2, my accidental number 2 is James Bond. of course, James Bond, phenomenal. And number 1, Jaws, Bruce the Shark. And my honorable mentions are the Muppets, because I love the Muppets.
Nice.
Pirates, as he said. And I cannot believe nobody mentioned the greatest actual trilogy of all time, Lord of the Rings.
Well, if Meg was here, it'd be her number 1. So, I've seen them twice. I think I went through them, but they're just not my favorites. But
They
I know
make
you guys
me
love them.
cry.
Definitely. I honestly enjoyed the books more than the movie. For me.
That's fair. They just make me cry. I cry all the time.
Very good. I thought that would be on your list too. I forgot. So
Yeah. I knew it would be on someone's list.
Maybe next time I'll do a serious list, but yeah, that probably won't happen.
all right, so let's go. Resort TV 1 is live. Guys, go check out Resort TV 1. We love those guys. Dan, let's talk about Disney Dan before everyone leaves. Go ahead, Dan.
Hi. My name is Dan, Disney Dan, DIZNEYDAN, all one word. Disney Fiasco tomorrow, episode 96. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be me, Meg, and a channel called It's Always Sunny. We're going to be talking about our favorite Disney snacks, and I have stuff to show you on the stream.
Woohoo!
Given to me by a very, very special someone. No spoilers yet.
Right there. Sorry, go ahead.
And then Sunday is our new show, 6 p.m. Disney movie review.
Oops.
With Walt. Mouse Talk. Go check out Walt from Mouse Talk. We're going to do a Disney movie review Sunday, 6 p.m. It's going to be absolutely fun. And then Disney Nuts Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern. And then Disney Food Friday on Friday. And then I try and get another video up, but so busy lately. But yeah, busy.
Oh, good.
Jaws is the best.
Jaws first is the best. Of course, check out Donna's channel. She doesn't post much, but check her out on Instagram and of her channel and everything. Donna, go ahead.
Oh, well.
Little promotion. Samantha Lowe, her daughter's channel too.
I have a YouTube channel. I don't have too much content on it, but that may change. You never know. But I do a lot of posts on Instagram of food and pins and all things Disney and fun. And my daughter, Samantha Lowe, has a TikTok that is really awesome. She also has a YouTube channel. And yeah, so that's us.
That's awesome. Thanks for posting links down there, guys. Go check those guys out. And of course, Richard comes in here. He just said doesn't show the too good other things. Guys, of course, my channel, I have a website, robfuz.com. All the links are there to all my my socials. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course YouTube. Please check out the channel. If you guys want to be members, hit the join button for the channel. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to RobFuz and hit that bell for notifications. So, guys, we did it. What a fun show. Everyone's saying they're going nuts in the comments there.
So fun.
Tracy's saying thing. It was definitely check out Instagram. Yeah, Don has a great Instagram. It's still funny. So the links are there. Thank you so much, Avery, for putting
Thank
the links
you, Avery.
Thank
It's
you.
such fun. So I want to go another like 5 hours. So much fun. But go check out, of course, there's Resort TV 1. Go check those guys out. Tell them RobFuz. Tell them Donna sent you. Tell them Disney Dan. Tell them the Pixies sent you. So funny. I love those guys. Guys, what a great stream. We got to do this again. Let's pick another topic. I want the threesome here. I want you guys are so much fun. Donna, I knew our lists were going to be very similar.
Yeah.
Favorite TV series.
Oh, there we go. We can do it. That's our, I smell a future stream there, guys. If you guys want to do it,
Jaws the animated series.
I could guarantee Donna and I are going to have very similar lists to that too, because we're the same age. We're generally the same age, and I think we can we relate the same. So Donna always makes streams great. I agree, Walt. I want to get Walt on too. So Walt's so much fun too. So I want to hear his list too. So, all right, guys, let's get out of here. I'm gonna go spend time with the kids. We have our little pool outside. I power wash the deck. I'm gonna go enjoy the yard. So it's gonna be a beautiful week in New York. So, what, Donna? What were you saying?
Burn the steaks.
No steak burning this weekend. So, all right, guys, have a great weekend. Thanks, guys. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And what a great stream. Thank you guys so much. I'll check you guys out soon. Oh, by the way, I am on the live place on Tuesday, with this guy right here. The fifth gate, 9:30. It's not 9:30. I think we're going earlier for this guy. So, but definitely check me out on the live place this Tuesday. I don't know. Time to be determined. What time do we say, Dan? Do you remember what time those things going to be on?
Well, my time is different to everybody else's time.
I forget. We're going to be earlier, but check out my
Dan time.
and stuff. We'll be on earlier for this guy. So
#Dan time.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Check out my partner channels. Thank you to my members. And of course, thank you so much to my sponsor, D&G Explorers. Those guys are awesome. Let me post it one more time. The link is below. Check out those guys. D&G Explorers. Here's my members. Donna, thank you for being a member. Thank you guys all for being members too. I'm trying to find, but D&G Explorers, the link's below. So those guys are awesome. Have a great weekend, guys. Take care. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Woo, great stream, guys. Thank you.